Hi, Kathy. AGI shares hit a high of 17 pesos and 8 centavos per share in the trading session today. However, right now it's tracking the rest of the market downward. It is down by just a third of 1% at 16 pesos and 64 centavos per share. Value turnover also significant, about a quarter of a billion pesos in AGI shares have changed hands so far. So like I mentioned, the PSEI, it's moving down by about 0.5% at 8353.11. But this is after it touched a new record high this morning, 8427.13. Nevertheless, AGI, quite exciting news. The company, for the first time, diversifying into infrastructure. We have on the line Mr. Kevin Tan, President of Infra Corp, an AGI company. Kevin, good afternoon.
Hi, Kevin. Good to have you back.
Hello.
Hello, Kevin. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. So tell us a bit about why you guys are getting into infrastructure now. I recall at a briefing just last month, you guys were considering something for Resorts World Manila, and but then you said you didn't find anything yet really solid. But now you have an unsolicited proposal for something else, something different, connecting the fort to the EDSA via the MRT Guadalupe station.
Yes, I think we would like to take advantage of the government's trust to build infrastructure, and we felt that it's about timely, given this new build program, and we feel that infrastructure is a very good complement to our existing businesses under AGI, especially our real estate and our tourism business. And so that's why we decided to do this project.
And Kevin, what sort of timeline you're working on? You said in your release that you can't disclose the exact amount of the investment until the government gives you the go signal to proceed. So how long are you estimating for the wait over the government approval?
Well, we are optimistic that we should be able to get some feedback in the next few months. We are really hoping that we can, given if with barring any, if the government can approve this project quickly, we can maybe start by end of second half of next year, and complete this project within 2 years.
Might you at least have a ballpark figure at this point on the amount of the investment?
We are looking at about 3.8 billion pesos for this investment. But again, that figure is not yet final. Again, it would depend on the finalization of the deal with the government.
Well, Kevin, some of the analysts we've spoken with, their main concern is unsolicited proposals with government. It does take some time for government to process these. We do note that there's been some other proposals earlier in the year and not much movement there from the SM and the Ayala groups. Are you concerned about that?
Well, this unlike other rail projects, this project is in particular is no cost to government. So, and it is something that can be done very quickly. So, well, we're optimistic. We've gotten indications from the DOTR that they are quite happy with the project, and that they will rush the studies and get back to us right away.
Meanwhile, we're tracking some heavy gains for one of your group's members, Travelers International, up 5% at 4 pesos and 39 centavos per share. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you guys were looking for some transport solutions for the Newport area. Have you found anything new?
Well, like Infra Corp, we are planning to. This is just the first of hopefully many more projects to come. We are currently studying several other projects that will link up our township developments to various hubs. So the Newport Township is definitely one of the projects that we are studying right now. And in the right time, we will be making another announcement.
Now, you know, there was a report, Kevin and Collier, saying that the vacancy rates for office will grow 7%. In what way do you see this affecting Megaworld's operations?
Our office occupancy remains in the high 90%, and we have not experienced vacancies, high vacancies yet in this. That, and our outlook is quite optimistic. We are completing about six. We are completing six office buildings this year, and about seven next year. So our outlook is quite optimistic.
And what about your buyback? You had a buyback of 5 billion pesos worth of shares last month. Kingston Shan saying it's to enhance the shareholder value of AGI. Why the sudden move, and how undervalued do you think your company is?
Well, you know, I mean, we felt it's the right time, and we felt that it was, yeah, you're right, because we felt that it's quite undervalued. So we hope that with the buyback, it will actually be good for the investors, the share prices in the medium to long term. And that's the reason why we decided to embark in this 5 billion peso buyback in the next 24 months.
If you were to give a figure of overvaluation, what would it be? A sort of range, perhaps, Kevin?
I can't comment on that right now. It's hard to say because it's we're still, you know, the prices keep going up and down.
That's true.
At the end of the day, so.
No worries. But any other development with the other units like Emperador, Golden Arches that investors should be excited about?
Well, you know, for Emperador, we've launched. And we are currently launching several new products into the market, and we've just successfully launched our new Hot Shots variant, Emperador Hot Shot, and it's the first 2 months have been, you know, very positive, and so we're optimistic for the success of that product. And for Golden Arches, I think we're going to be opening about 40 new stores next year. So again, that's and the profits are up for Golden Arches. So again, two businesses we're quite optimistic.
The proposed sin taxes for cigarettes and for other products, would that be a negative for Emperador?
Well, you know, we're still waiting for any revision into taxes, but we have factored that into our operations and our pricing already as of the moment. But at this time, we still don't have any news on that, so we can't really comment.
Well, Kevin, one more thing regarding InfraCorp. I know you mentioned in your release that you're going to be generating the funds for the monorail from within your company. But moving forward, you did mention that you're looking at other opportunities. How about fundraising for that? Where's the money going to come from?
Well, again, we'll take it one project at a time. We haven't decided yet because we're still studying some of the other projects moving forward and how much they will cost, but we shall be capitalizing it as we add more projects. But again, there are many options to do this, but we have not decided yet how.
All right, interesting to see how that plays out. Good luck on your proposal for that monorail connecting Taguig to Makati. Mr. Kevin Tan, again of InfraCorp, the latest subsidiary of AGI.